And then what? That's the best line ever.
Now any start line.
Okay. Give me your ear. Come here.
Say it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
What do you want me to do? My princess. Do you like Commoner's coffee? So do I. Take you to prom? Okay, who's got an actual question as opposed to a request? You understand the difference, right? Yes, we do.
Who's your favorite character that you voiced for?
You know what? I have to say Ed. I have to say Ed. I loved Ed so much. You know, I was always afraid to answer for a long time because I didn't want whoever asked me the question, you know, I didn't want them to be disappointed that I didn't pick the one they like, you know? Like for instance, if somebody walks up to me dressed as Yuki and says, "Who's your favorite character?" I'm thinking in my mind, I'll bet they'd really love it if I said Zero. Or if somebody came up dressed as Haruhi and said, "Who's your favorite?" I would say Tamaki. But you know, after we finished Brotherhood, I realized that I might not ever get to play Ed again. I mean, the reality, you know, the probability is that Full Metal's done. And so when I realized that after all the years of playing this character that I loved so much was probably going to be done, I had to kind of come to terms with the fact that I really, really loved Ed a lot. And I miss him. Every time I drink milk, I think of him. Every time I go down on one knee, I think of him. Because then I'm his height. But, oh my gosh, that reminds me. I completely forgot. Okay, a couple of years ago, I did a concert, a live concert at a convention, and we videotaped it and made a really cool concert DVD. Does anybody in here have my concert DVD? Do you like it? Is it a good concert? These are not paid representatives. It's a really great concert. The music is great. The video is awesome. The audience was great. Songs from Full Metal, D and Angel, or in high school, Dragon Ball Z. But there's something else on the concert that some of you may have seen, but many of you may have not. Years ago, when we were recording Full Metal Alchemist, I was getting so excited, I was having so much fun, that I wanted to figure out a way I could cosplay as Ed. And so I made up a little story, whereby a grown man starts turning into an anime character. And then I thought, you know, I've never seen any voice actors cosplay. So I asked some of the other voice actors in Full Metal if they wanted to be in this little thing with me and cosplay as their characters, and they're like, heck yes, we would. So we got together one weekend in Houston, Texas, and we shot something called Full Metal Fantasy. Now, how many of you have seen Full Metal Fantasy? Put your hands up. Look around the room, you guys. Not many. You know why? Because it's never been available. The only time anybody could ever see it was if I showed it at a panel. I never put it on YouTube. It's never been available anywhere to buy or anything. But it's really fun, like voice actors cosplaying as their characters. You guys that have seen it, right? It's pretty fun. So, one of the other times that I show Full Metal Fantasy is in my concert performances. I'll show it, and then I'll come out on stage and I'll play the Brothers theme and sing the Brothers theme live. And so as I was making this concert DVD, I thought, this is a perfect opportunity to finally make Full Metal Fantasy available to the fans. So I brought a handful of concert DVDs with me this weekend. I'll have them at my autograph session right after this panel. And if you'd like to have one and see Full Metal Fantasy and have a nice concert DVD with a lot of fun songs on it, I'd love to sign them for you. They're 20.